Built in 1883, the Cottonwood paper mill has had its share of unfortunate events. Following a devastating fire in 1893, which started its demise, the paper mill was successfully rebuilt at least halfway to accommodate a dance hall, musical events, boutique, an art center, and even a haunted house on Halloween nights. From its permanent closure in 2005, nearby residents have reported shadows or silhouettes in the nearby windows, weeping woman, and even a sound of a dog's faint bark, all within the building. Not to mention lights turning off and on when people were out walking at nighttime. Join me as I do a brief walk around the perimeter of this historic haunted location. And stay tuned till the end because I do have a little bonus footage of something that was caught on camera. We're visiting the old paper mill that was created back in the 1800s. This was originally built by Deseret News, and I think it was to supply them with basically their newspapers, and so they created this mill, which is really cool. Now, the interesting thing about this building, and I'm sorry that there's cars going by, but that's just because there's traffic. It's because it sits right next to a road. Let's take a small little walk around here. So some of the residents have been saying that windows open and close. They hear a woman screaming. They hear weird noises. There's a lot of things happening in this place that a lot of people have reported that makes it haunted. I hope I catch some noises today. I really don't hear anything right now, but you know. And as you can see, it's pretty closed down. And this is the way that it sits here. That's good. So yeah, the reason why this is haunted is because apparently somebody committed suicide here, and ever since that time, it's said that it's haunted, that person haunts the paper mill. Now, the paper mill did go through some fires. So the first one was on April the 1st back in the 1900s, which basically started the devastation and the breakdown of this mill. Soon after that, the mill served as various things. I mean, it was handed down by different owners. And let me go across the street here. Kind of get a better look at the paper mill. So it was handed down by different owners. I've read that it even served as a disco at some point. Then it served as like a haunted house for a while. And then shortly after that, I think it was deemed uninhabitable, like in 2005. Kind of giving you a rundown on what I have read, but not really all that much left there afterwards. Let's see if we can get somebody to talk to us back at it. Anybody there? Hello? If you're there, say hi. Scream. Do something. Didn't hear anything. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't make it inside. I'm gonna go across the street now. But I do like the architecture aspect of it. I think it's pretty cool. And you know, there's been people that have climbed in there and done things here and there, but you know, if you watch a video on YouTube about some kids that basically went inside, the building is definitely, for somebody as an adult going through this building, might not be the best thing. You might fall through because it is really torn down, and the baseboards and just everything inside that's made out of wood just seems like, you know, at any moment. I thought I heard something. Hello? Could have been a bird or something. Anybody there? If you're there, just let me know. Let me know if you guys hear anything, or if you guys see anything too. Sorry, just went down this rock here. So yeah, pretty cool place. If you ever been to Utah and you ever visited these places, I think even a popular ghost explorer, Omar Gosh TV, check him out. He's a pretty cool guy. He's actually from South Florida, just where I was raised too. Yeah, so check his channel out. I'll leave a link below just so you could see it. Let me see what we can catch here. Hello? Well, not sure if I'm catching anything. All right, I just got visited by a police officer here. Excuse me. My mouth is dry. And he told me that, you know, a lot of people get injured for trespassing here. Let's stay outside the perimeter of this fence just for safety, because if you do get caught trespassing, then you also be cited and you could probably go to jail. So who wants to do that? I'm a firm believer in trying things at least once that are in your realm of curiosity, if you may say. But once someone tells you not to do it again, don't do it again, especially if there's serious repercussions that can happen because of that. Besides that point, we had a lot of fun. We kind of gave it a miniature tour around the old cottonwood paper mill here in Cottonwood Canyon. So make sure, guys, to hit that like button. Give me a follow. I've got other tons of cool explorations that are safe, that are allowed, that we can go to, and that we can make this a safe and fun exploration. Anyway, guys, this is Maxwell's Unearthly signing off. Thank you for watching. Peace. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. And I didn't want to make this video too long, but I did want to talk a little bit about what I caught on camera. And I honestly don't know what it is. I've been kind of jarring my head as to what it could be. And that's why I'm putting it out there for you guys to let me know what you think it is. So anyway, a little backdrop here is that obviously you can't go into the property. It's prohibited. And if you do, then you know the consequences. But as far as my understanding goes, there's nothing wrong, I think, with just filming B-roll with your drone, maybe around the premises in the air. So that's what I did. I took my drone and I flew it around, as you can see in the beginning of the video. I did some, just some B-roll, some shots. And as I was doing that with the drone, this is where it starts. This is where I start to catch this anomaly that I have no clue what it is. So I centered the drone pretty much like in the middle of this place here. It's kind of a cool looking photo, but it is a video. And so I started just, recording, if you may say, B-roll, right? Recording some video clips from my video. And then as I was observing the footage, I saw something that I couldn't explain. Let's take a quick look at what I'm talking about. Did you see it? Bless your heart if you know what I'm referencing that to. But let's look at the footage one more time and slow it down just a little bit. So here we have one more shot that is basically a zoom in of the anomaly. Well, many of you may be thinking, you know what, Maxwell, this could be pollen, this could be a lens flare. Either of those are pretty logical explanations. And while I might agree with you that, yeah, it could be pollen, maybe even a lens flare, the problem with those is that, for one, pollen doesn't travel from far away to close up to the drone and then disappear out of frame. I don't see pollen also traveling in a straight line. I just don't see pollen doing that. It's just so lightweight and so, feathery that the wind would take it and you would see clearly that it has no projection path or projection to it. Lens flares, the problem with that is that I've filmed a lot with this drone ever since I got it, and lens flares are they're pretty common, but they definitely don't behave that way. And I've seen plenty of lens flare, and yeah, that doesn't behave like a lens flare, especially because my background's in photography, and I could tell you guys, I have never frequent a lens flare like that, especially from a drone. So I don't know what it is. There could be maybe some other explanation for it, but I don't know. I even tried checking my drone, like the lens, to make sure it was clean, make sure that I didn't have any artifacts on it. But there's nothing there. And before and after this footage, I've never had this happen to me. So what could it be? I honestly don't know, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. Maybe there is a logical explanation. Hit me down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think it might be. And also, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Help me out with the channel. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.